Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is July 14th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. I hope you like the content. You come back for more. Today, I want to do some brief eBay news. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, for those who are new, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give the information and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. And for those who are new, you'll probably notice I'm doing a lot of split screens lately with this. I picked up this Logitech C920 webcam, and I'm just messing around with it. And I'm trying to experiment with it. I want to do some split screen stuff with it. So you're gonna probably see me doing some videos like this going forward. But I don't know. I'm gonna change it up a little. But I just want to play around with it right now. So I kind of thought it'd be interesting to see a split screen, and I got it to work better. As people may notice, if you followed me with my other videos, you notice a little glitchy, although I had to work on the exposure and stuff. The top one is an HP webcam, and this one here is the Logitech, so I'm still toying around with it. But anyway, with that set aside, I don't want to take too much of your time. Let's get right to it. This one here is from the website here is www.wfla.com. And you can see the title here. It says pricey Splash Mountain merchandise appears on eBay as Disney World reopens. Yeah, I remember going to Disneyland with Disney World with my kids back in the day. I loved it, and I haven't been there. That was probably back in 2000, before all this coronavirus stuff picked up, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. My kids loved it and stuff like that. They were younger back then. So, but anyway, people like to embark on things, right? They like to, they have an opportunity to make money, and they're going to do it, right? I mean, that's what we're here for, right? We all want to make money and stuff. But anyway, it goes on to say here, Walt Disney World reopening for the first time in months, and a recent news Splash Mountain will be transformed. Merchandise on the ride is beginning to sell high amounts on eBay. That's right. Would we expect anything different? So I'm not going to read too much into this. So I take a URL. This will be the story you're looking for right here. But let's go over a little things here. Let's check this out here. We'll just look at the pricing. Okay, that's where you get an idea with it. It says a Mickey Mouse ears hat ornament depicting the ride is being sold by one user. Being sold doesn't mean it's sold, but being sold by one user for $149.95. The listing says 18 ornaments have been sold and more than 10 remain available. All right, so apparently this guy, whoever it is, this user, is selling it at that price, and according to this here, ornaments have been sold for more than 10, 10 remaining available. You know what it is, the reason why I'm always a little, hesitant on always, when I do the news, let's talk eBay reselling news, I don't always like to just, throw numbers out there because I'm not really sure if these items actually sold. But then again, you could always go to the sold listings on that particular user and see, if that item really sold for that price, because they could be selling for best offers as well. So they may not be getting that price listed here. Anyway, let's see what else it says over here. It says other merchandise include the Magic Band selling for $114 and Brave Fox plush toy for $105. Now, I'm not familiar with these items that they're selling here. However, maybe after this video, some people will be looking this stuff up, and they will be starting, they'll keep an eye out for this stuff and put it up on here. Like I said, once the news gets out, everybody's in on it, right? It's like the California gold rush. Here's another one over here. It says further listings include Splash Mountain tumblers selling between $60 and $80 as an adult T-shirt for $95. The items 8 on your side were no longer available on the Shop Disney website to compare prices. All right, that's basically all I could share with you right now. The rest is just advertisements. You definitely may want to go to the website, as I always say in my other videos. You definitely want to check out the other website. Go directly to the websites because they have active hyperlinks in there, and this particular one does. And if you click this one on, it's usually in blue lettering, but as you can see over here on the right side where my mouse cursor is moving up and down, these are active hyperlinks, and you may want to read some of these stories. They may be non-eBay related, but you need to go to the website. All right, so with that in mind, let's go to the next one here. I did click on because for those who don't know, I'm very curious by nature, and I always like to follow up on certain things. I did type in Splash Mountain merchandise, and these are the items they came up with. It says no exact matches found, but as you can see here, they do have some things here. Here's, for example, a Splash Mountain Funko Pop 3-pack Disneyland exclusive, brand new. They're selling for $175. Okay, it doesn't look like there's an overabundance of it, unless I didn't, type in a keyword to bring more up on this particular topic. But it doesn't look like there's much more going on here. Impact on merchandise for gray bearded fisherman and hiker. See, like this one here, I don't know if that's part of it, but if you look at it, it doesn't seem like it's overkill on it. Okay, and I just typed in, as you can see on the top here, I just typed in Splash Mountain merchandise. So I don't know. Just thought I'd share that information with you guys, just to keep you, keep it a little interesting here. Here's another story I want to share with you guys here. eBay Megatech sale. Here's how to get you 10% off of more of a truckload of gadgets. This URL here is the www.stuff.tv. That's the name of the website. And it says over here, eBay has just launched a Megatech sale. Here's how to grab 10% of or more off a bunch of big name items. Okay, gadgets to say. It says over here, reading down a little more, this story came out July 13th, 2020. I don't know if I gave you the information on that one. Let's just see when that story came out. I always like to give you the dates, this way that was July 13th, 2020. I like to always throw the dates out there, folks. This way the information's pretty current, or up to date in some cases. So I just want to, put that out there. All right. So anyway, it goes on to say here, there's a video over here. We're not going to check that out, of course. It says Prime Day may not be happening, but eBay are jumping in the offering you 10% or more off a truckload of tech from 10 a.m. till 11:59 p.m. on Friday, July 17th. Keep that date in mind. Hopefully, this video is definitely going to be up today, so hopefully you'll keep that in mind. It looks like the stuff here is going to be coming from the UK, so that's another thing you want to keep in mind. I had checked this out here. I just went to the first one. It says, what should I get with the promo code? And it says to make the most of this coupon, go big. Look for the sizable discounts on some of the bigger brand gadgets and slap on the discount code for an extra amount off. We've had a look at found the following over here. I just clicked on the Apple 11 because I like Apple products. I have an Apple iPhone, and I clicked this on here. And again, this is what they have going on over here when you click that hyperlink on. And again, this is coming from the UK, as far as I understand. Yes. Well, it goes on to say here, postage will post in the United States. Okay, but you can see it's done in pounds. Keep in mind, though, folks, when they offer stuff like that, I'm going to show you this price here. Look at this price here. For those of you who don't know, maybe you're all familiar with it. See this price here? It's 634 pounds, right? Now, when you start, making all the selections of what you want, let's say, for example, the color. Watch how this price changes. So keep it in mind, okay? I don't know if a lot of people are in the assumption that when you go to these sites and you get these deals, you're going to get that same price for everything, say for all different colors and so on and so forth. Megabytes have a lot to do with it too, or gigabytes in some cases. So I'll give you an example when I'm talking about. Keep an eye on this price here, $634.99. So when you click on black, okay, it stays the same. When you do the storage capacity, I always notice that selling, I don't sell phones, but when people who do sell them, it does, and it makes a difference, and they should get, go for a little more money. You got 64 gig, 128 gig, and 256 gigabyte. Look at the price, how it changes down here when you go to the highest one that they're offering, 256 gigabyte. Look at the price. All right. Right now, it's still the same, which is good. Now, when you select your network, you hit unlocked, watch the price. $769. Okay. Now, keep that in mind. Okay. This is the first site I've seen really where when you increase the gigabytes as far as storage capacity, where it pretty much stays the same, which it does, but it's still pricey, pricey phone. 769 pounds. I mean, again, you're talking UK stuff, but you see how the price changed. A lot of people may be on the assumption that, I'm going to get it for that price, but I don't know about you, but I need to buy it. If I was going to buy one, which I'm not going to, because I have my little iPhone 5S I bought off eBay a while back, and I'm very happy with it. But again, you can see, you know, how the price changes from, what was it, $634. Let's go back to this one here. Select from, let's refresh the screen here. Let me get over here for a second, refresh it. And we'll go back over here a second. Let me just move it over here. All right. It was $634. Okay. Now, with certain colors, I know, again, it used to, you know, drive the price up. Whoops. Yeah, let's try this here. And you can see it over here. It says it over here, right here, I'm telling you, UK seller. When you drive the price with the colors, I know, for example, I was looking for an iPhone 5S back then, and when I wanted the gold came up to be more money for some reason. Don't ask me why. It did, and I did add the megabytes on it, but I couldn't, unfortunately, didn't have it, so I had to get the one with the lowest, which was 16 gigabytes. You know, but this one here is not too bad. I mean, at least if you get the 256 gigabytes, that's not bad. And the color, let's try white. Let's see what happens with the white. Still $634. It looks nice. All right, it looks nice. I don't know this person, just by the way. I'm not giving a shout out to them. I'm just showing you how that price will go up once you start adding all your little particulars in here. Again, once you hit the unlocked, which most likely you're going to want because you want to use it on your network, you can see the price jumped up. So I just thought I'd share with you, and that was that story, that information for eBay came off of this one here. That's why I brought it to your attention. Okay. All right. So let's bump these screens out over here. Let me go back to Apple, and then we'll go back to this one here. Let me just move this guy over really quick over here. This is another Apple story. I just want to keep it there. Let me close out that Space Mountain one, whatever. Splash Mountain. Space Mountain. Check this out for you Apple people. Unfortunately, it doesn't pertain to me, but it may pertain to you guys. It goes on to say here, let me move this over a little here and bump it over here. I'm sorry, guys. My screen, I didn't set my screen up properly. I'm sorry. Forgive me. All right. It goes on to say Apple owes you for slowing down your old iPhone. Here's how to collect. And this story, like you said again, I used to get the dates out. It's probably somewhere. Okay, this came out 11 hours ago. And I got this as a Google alert, so just to let you guys know. It says, how'd you like to get some cash from Apple? If you owned or still have one of a half a dozen older iPhone models, you can. And you should. In fact, you deserve it. Okay? It says, as part of a proposed settlement over the company's Battlygate controversy, in which Apple deliberately prevented chips in older iPhones from reaching their full processing power under certain conditions. The company has agreed to make payments totaling up to $500 million overall based on how many claims are submitted. This should break down to $25 per claimant, which you should most definitely collect if you qualify. Okay? I don't have this. I looked into this already. It doesn't pertain to me, unfortunately, but you guys out there, it may. You may want to look into it. I love Apple iPhones, okay? I mean, I like them. So who qualifies? It says, do you or did you have an iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S, yeah, another 6S Plus, or an iPhone SE? Well, maybe, no, SE? No, I don't have an SE. No. That ran on iOS 10.21 or later, before December 21st, 2017, then you qualified. Okay. Do you own an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus that ran on iOS 11.2 or later before December 21st, 2017? Then you qualify. You could read this. I gave you the URL. Okay. I'm not going to read all of this here. I'm just throwing it out there because I figure you guys may be interested in, you might want to check into this here. Why not? I mean, what is it going to take? A little time to, to fill it out and research it. Check it out, I'm just throwing it out there for you guys. Anyway, with that being said, I told you, did I tell you the URL? No, I didn't give you the URL. I really do apologize, folks. I'm trying to get this wrapped up so quick, I'm forgetting to give you the URLs. It'd be www.mashable.com. That's the story you're looking for right here, okay? And again, you got to go directly to the website to get the information. All right, and last but not least, we're talking again about PayPal, okay? This story came out from TameBay, so I'm going to give you a URL. It's www.tamebay.com. And it goes on to say, will you stick with PayPal website payments after eBay payments? Well, I love PayPal. And again, I think you guys know where I stand. For those who are been with me or signed up with me, subscribed to me, you heard me probably talk about this many times over. I wish I could stay with PayPal. I mean, right now I am. I wish they didn't break up the alliance, eBay and PayPal, because everything is running smooth for me. But anyway, I don't own eBay, so that's the way it goes. But let's read into it. It goes on to say, this one came out by Chris Dawson, July 13, 2020. It says, for many online retailers, PayPal website payments have been a facto choice if they already sell on eBay. I mean, why wouldn't you? PayPal website payments are perfectly adequate, actually pretty superb, and do the job. The most compelling reason for using PayPal on your website is that you may already have a massive payment processing fee discount based on your eBay business. Now, we'll pay the PayPal fees on when an item sells. I believe, don't quote me to it unless they change, it was 2.9% of the sale item. That goes without saying. Everything's going to go up as time goes on, right? Anyway, it says over here, just reading a little on the highlights over here, it says PayPal has been for years not only the most convenient way to add payments to your website, but also the easiest. Is true. PayPal payment options, okay, and these are the options. I'm going to read the highlights, and again, you guys come back here because they definitely have more eBay stories on TameBase, so you definitely want to go to this website here, and you could click on all different active hyperlinks, as you can see here really quick. These on the right hand side, and you could read the stories. Update on PayPal working capital with eBay payments, summarizing your eBay payment comments, and so on and so forth. All the stuff on the right side here are active hyperlinks. And again, if you want to read those, you are definitely going to need to go directly to the website, okay? And like I said again, just to throw a little disclaimer out there, I do not have any affiliate links with them whatsoever. So when I tell you to go there, I am not getting a kickback on these things. I'm not making any money off it, okay? My YouTube channel, for all intents and purposes, is a free site. I get free information on there. Who knows, maybe as time goes on, if I could get this to 1,000 subscribers, maybe things will be a little different. Maybe we can then get the channel monetized, and if I can make something off it to help support the channel, that would be great. But at this point in time, I have nothing, nada on this YouTube channel. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys, for the first time, like my YouTube channel, you like my videos, if you see my past videos, and you get a takeaway from it, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and that would be really a big help, to get this channel growing. I'd love to get it to go to millions, hundreds of thousands of subscribers if possible, but it's slow growing, but it's growing, and that's the most important thing. But anyway, let me read a little more into this here. I'm sorry I got kind of like sidetracked with that. It says over here, did I read? I think I read this here. Let's see. Okay, integration, simply right at the bottom. Okay, email address. Well, let me just read that over again so it don't sound crazy. PayPal website payment options. PayPal integration to your website can be as simple as complex as you choose. Many e-commerce hosting solutions do all the work for you, and you simply on a simple radio button click. All right, to click and enter your PayPal email address to get going, and on the other you can get to choose the experience. Here's one over here, and just the highlights. It says individual items. You can set up PayPal checkout as simple as a cut and paste and pre-built code into your product page. Now this is basically gearing towards your website. If you have one, I have a website. I don't have PayPal on it. My website, pretty much, if you ever been to rjpasini.com and you look at the products I have on there, if you go to the product page, they will actually hyperlink you back to eBay. So it's kind of like a boomerang thing, right? You go to my website, I talk a little about myself, whatever, you can see what it's all. It's a very basic, cut and dry website. Nothing too fancy. I don't have fancy bells and whistles on it. But if you go there and you look at the products, the stuff I'm selling, it'll hyperlink you back to eBay, and it updates the URL in there where I put in there. It'll update on my website. So anything, it's current. You know what I'm saying? So on both platforms. All right. So the other thing is over here, standard integration. It goes on to say here, standard integration. Add a PayPal checkout to your product cart. Payment pages to give your customers get the flexibility to pay the way they want with PayPal or credit and debit cards. Over here, advanced integration. Some businesses want the payment page to look like their own site rather than PayPal, and so with the advanced integration, you can fully customize the look, feel, and placement of the debit card. Payment fields. With the advanced integration, you could also access PayPal's fraud protection tools to set up your own risk-tolerant filters. Okay, I'm not going to get too much in this here, as I always tell you guys. Like I said again, I put the information out there, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. Folks, keep in mind, My YouTube channel, like I said earlier, is to help inspire and share. It's to get the information out there, especially when it deals with selling on eBay, okay, or any e-commerce platform, because they're all interrelated. So I hope you guys, when you come to my YouTube channel and you check out my videos, I hope you get some takeaway from it, because it's really, really super important to me that you guys get a takeaway from this, because if not, you know, I don't feel like I accomplished anything, you know, by doing these videos. And I do take the time out of my busy day to go through this here. I have to pick and choose of the Google alerts I get of what I want to share with you guys and what I don't. Not that I'm hiding anything from you. I like to put stuff out there, post stuff on my YouTube channel that is e-commerce related. It could be with Etsy, Amazon, Macari, whatever, Poshmark. You know, when those stories come up, I will share them with you. I'll keep you in the loop. So if you are an avid seller on eBay, it doesn't hurt. You may say, well, why do I need to go to your channel? I could just, you know, whatever. I'm experienced already. But, you know, there's always something you could learn, okay? And I love sharing information with you guys. So I highly recommend, if you can, if you got the time, check out my videos. Look at the past ones I have. I put up on my on the end of the screen there the ones suggested videos. Check those out if you get the time, you know, if you get the chance. All right. All right. I think I pretty much covered what I wanted to cover with this here. I just want to keep this brief as possible. I know my video has been getting longer. I'm sorry, guys. I really do apologize, and I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again. I don't want to keep throwing that out there, but I do apologize about that. But anyway, let me close out this video here. So I'm going to bump out of the screen. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is July 14, 2020. I'm wishing you all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.